Hello my dear students, now we're going to continue with Unit 7, Lesson 5, Phonics. Now my dear pupils, I need you to open page 16. Here we are going to study today the sounds pl, pl, cl, cl, fl, fl. The sound p with the L, pl, C, L, k, l, kl, F, L, f, l, fl, together. The first picture you will find cloud, cloud, clock, clock, plane, plane, plant, plant, flag, flag, float, float. Look and fill the blanks with the correct consonant blend. Consonant blend. Here we find the oud, cloud, oud, cloud. What are the children doing together? Play, play. And the boy is playing with what? Clay, clay. And the funny man who is playing with the balls? Clown, clown. Page 17, page 17. You're going to find the exercise, listen, match, and write. Here, the first picture, plate, plate. Second picture, clock, clock. Picture number 3, cloud, cloud. Picture number 4, plane, plane. Picture number 5, flag, flag. Picture number 6, flute, flute. Now, my dear pupils, open page 18. This is CLIL. You are going to study math, graphs. Exercise number 1. Look and write the cities on the map. Here we have empty spaces on which you're going to write the name of these cities. Let's read together first and then we will fill in the blanks. I live in Cairo with my family. We like to travel to other places in Egypt. Sometimes we go by car, sometimes we go by train. I like to visit different places to learn about Egypt. Some of them are close and some of them are far away. Let's start from the top of the map till the bottom. From the top, the first blank is Port Said, Port Said. Then the second one, Alexandria, Alexandria. The third one, Damietta, Damietta. The fourth one, Hurghada, Hurghada. It's beside the Red Sea, Hurghada. Going to the south, we will find Luxor, Luxor, and Aswan, Aswan. Exercise number 2. A bar graph is a good way to show information. Here we will find in the picture there is a graph. And we will find on the bottom, we will find the names of the cities we wrote on the map in the first exercise. We will find Port Said, Alexandria, Damietta, Hurghada, Luxor, and Aswan. And the other side, we will find distance from Cairo in kilometers. And we will find the distance are written on the bar. This is called a bar graph. This picture, the thing in the picture, it's called a bar graph. It is a good way to show information. The x-axis is the line that goes across the bottom. This is the x-axis. Here in the x-axis, we will find the name of the cities, okay? It shows the different groups we are measuring. The y-axis is the line that goes up. This is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, okay? It shows how much or how many of a thing there is. How many or how much of a thing there is. A graph shows us how to compare things. For example, according to distance, temperature, or time. We are comparing between the cities. We find their names in the x-axis to the distance from Cairo. Each one, what is the distance between this city and Cairo in kilometers? Okay, so we are going to make a comparison between the cities according to the distance from Cairo in kilometers. We label the x-axis and the y-axis to show what we are comparing. Now, let's look to the bar graph. In Port Said, what is the distance from Cairo till Port Said? 200 kilometers. 200 kilometers. Alexandria, it's almost 200. It's about 200 kilometers. To Damietta, 250 kilometers. Hurghada, 450 kilometers. Luxor, you will go with the line and see the number. Here we will find with the dots, you will find Luxor. You go to the top of the green rectangle and you go with the dots till you reach the number and you will be able to read the number of the kilometers. For example, Luxor, 650 kilometers. Aswan, it's about 850 kilometers. In page 19, let's go to page 19. Read and circle A or B. The x-axis is the line that goes up or goes across the bottom. The x-axis is which one? The one that goes up or the one that goes across the bottom? Very good. It's the one that goes across the bottom. Number 2, Aswan is very close to Cairo or very far from Cairo? Of course, it's very far from Cairo. Number 3, this bar graph shows the distance of cities from Cairo or the temperature of cities around Egypt. What is the kind of comparison we are doing in this bar graph? We are showing the distance of cities from Cairo. Exercise number 3, look at the graph and answer the questions. How far is it from Cairo to Alexandria? It's about 200 kilometers. We look to the graph to be able to answer, to the bar graph, to be able to answer these questions. It's about 200 kilometers. How far is it from Cairo to Luxor? It's about 650 kilometers. Which is closer to Cairo, Port Said or Damietta? According to the graph, you can answer Port Said. Port Said is closer to Cairo. Which is farther from Cairo, Hurghada or Aswan? Of course, Aswan is farther from Cairo. Thank you, my dear students. This is all for this unit, and see you next time.